Hello everyone, Mohamadi here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm doing a video that I have never done anything like that before. It's something that has to do with revealing financial insights. And I'm a big advocate. I'm a big believer in never letting anybody know your financial status, how much you're making. That's a big number. Like that's a big no. You should never ever give somebody exact insights of how much you're making, because it's something that can be leveraged against you in so many ways. You know, like just yesterday I was watching a movie with Gerard Butler. It's a new movie, 2022. It's called, I don't remember the name, but somebody kidnapped his wife because he's a real estate developer. And when they got the kidnappers, like, oh, I kidnapped her for money because the husband is rich. They're gonna pay a lot of money for her, right? So that's one way sharing your financial insights your financial earnings can hurt you, can be leveraged against you. And the other aspect is, letting somebody know that you're not doing good financially. And that person can leverage that to extort you and put you through situation knowing that you are desperate, you're gonna just have to do it. They're gonna lowball you in so many ways, and they're gonna treat you in a different ways, in specific ways, because they know that you are not financially strong. So I'm a big advocate in not sharing any financial insights, but I have a really amazing lesson that has to do with financial insights. And I'm gonna share with you like the last 3 months of spending for one of my businesses. I was talking to Sebastian. We did the first e-formula podcast over the weekend, and it was remembering reminiscing on back in 2016. We would see somebody making $10,000 a month, and we're like, wow, if we make $10,000 a month, life is good. We're never gonna have to worry about it again or anything like that. It's, but you reach that point and you're like, wow, you still find yourself in a situation where it's tighter, even tighter than when you was before, because you're like, okay, because you made that money. It's very important to make money, but it's mostly important to know how to spend the money, how to put it towards things that's gonna, be able to bring you twice the amount of money that you have spent in that specific thing, in minimum, right? So what I'm gonna do here, this is October. I'm gonna share with you some spendings here. Spending summary, this is October 2022. Obviously there is nothing. We are on the third day of October. There is nothing there. But this is September 2022. Last month we spent over $30,000 in this business, $30,829.16 in 1 month, in the month of September. And let me go to the month of August. Another $25,000. The two is already at $60,000. And let's go to July. July, we spent about $18,000. $18,000 for the last, let's say for the last 3 months, we're over $80,000 in spending. We can say that, right? We're over $80,000 or almost close to $80,000 in spending. And here's the lesson. Here's the lesson in this, why I'm showing you guys this, right? Let me close it. Why am I showing you guys this? I remember for the first 2 years of my agency, 2016 to 2018, I would literally sit down and try to do every single thing by myself. If I know the client is paying me $1,500 a month, I can do this, I can pretty much do everything by myself and have a margin of 70 or 60%. And that's where you lose a lot of your time sitting trying to figure out implementation. When you're beginning, maybe you don't have the means to figure out to invest a lot in getting other people to fulfill the job for you. But your best bet is to position yourself in a position where you are focused on bringing the clients than focused on fulfilling. You have to build a system that allows you to fulfill in less time and more time, and actually feeding your sales machine, your sales engine, right? So in 2016, I would sit there and spend like 8 hours a day in front of the computer implementing things. Like, let's say I need to build a client 300 social media profile for Social Fortress, right? right now we can get that done for $500 or even sometime less, right? But I would sit there and do that for 3 days. So 3 days of my time is gone for like that 500, and that specific task is gonna be pretty much the highlight of my day. So from 2016 to 2018, I literally could not break a certain point. You know, when you think about the $10,000 a month, how are you gonna break $10,000 a month if you're focused on fulfilling $1,500 a month jobs, right? From 2018 upward, I realized that, okay, if I don't have to sit in front of the computer and specifically learning how to implement certain things, that I can go out and find somebody that is an expert at it to do right away. So I can go back and show the client, hey, this is done. And it would be, number one, the client would gain confidence on our ability to fulfill in a shorter period of time so they can increase their investment. And the other way is that I have something that is like a case study that I can go present to other clients. Hey, we did this for this client, we did this for this client, we did this for this client, and the client can go ahead and it'll be a good selling piece. So the lesson here is that always try to find a way to save your time, save the time that you have to do certain things that's going to take you a lot of time to do, right? If you want to learn something new, like right now we have Tower Theme, and a lot of people gets on there and build website instantaneously. Imagine if you sit and try to figure out how to build a website by yourself. Maybe you take 2 weeks to figure out if you are, you know, technically learned. I don't know if that's a word or not, but I hope you guys get what I mean, right? And if you're a slow learner, maybe it take you 3 weeks. And if you don't have any clue what, you know, website is before this time, maybe you would spend another 4 weeks in trying to figure out a website. And instead of that, you can go to Tower Theme and get your website done for like $500, for instance, get a nice template that would save you literally 2 weeks of work. So 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or 4 weeks, depending on how much time you would have had to invest in this thing. And you get to see other projects also that is costing you like $49 here that would literally annihilate your frustration. Because there is 2 aspects here. One of the aspects is you trying to figure out how to do something, right? Like the time that you are losing trying to figure out how to do something. That's one. And number 2 is the emotional aspect. Imagine you sitting for 4 weeks trying to figure out a website, and you know there's a journey after the website design, after you finish the website. What is the thought that might come into your mind? You might think that, oh, if I'm spending 4 weeks on the website, how much time is it going to take me for the next things that is to come after the website, right? And these are like things that can easily like destroy your self-esteem. And these are things that can easily get you to throw the towel. Remember, like a same program that me and Sebastian have bought, we was talking about it a couple of days ago as well. We had a lot of amazing people that got into the program with us. And I have a few amazing friends that decided to drop out of the program because they feel like they couldn't break through. But I was blessed to not have any other option. That's why I stuck with it. But it was hard, right? But understanding, getting this insight, I believe that this insight, what this insight is going to allow you to do is it's going to allow you to literally like save yourself the cost of the opportunity, from the cost of the opportunity. Because if you have a nice opportunity, either you're building an affiliate website or you're building an agency website, just because you came across a couple of bottlenecks and you're trying to figure out, and you're not getting the breakthrough, but you have the money that you can go as like, hey, I can solve this problem with $49. I can solve this problem with $500. So you can get the bottlenecks out of the way as soon as possible, so you can continue your building process. It can cost you the opportunity. It can cost you the complete opportunity of becoming a really high earning affiliate or a high earning agency owner. So I wanted to share with you guys this investment, these expenses that you see here is expenses in team, resources, and asset that would allow me and the company to earn a lot more in a shorter period of time, right? To do more in a shorter period of time. Why is that? Because you're going to leverage other people's time. You're going to leverage other people's expertise. If we had to figure out how to like set up, let's say one of the challenge that we had recently is like instant hosting. Instant hosting is something that we have worked on personally in Tower WP for like 3 months, right? And during those 3 months, what happened, we like spent the first 2 months, maybe 2.5 months trying to figure it out. We have two server guys in the house. And those two people tried to figure it out for like 2.5 months. And what we needed to do, we needed to find somebody that is familiar with instant hosting. And we found that person. We had to go out and find that person and bring that person in. And for 1 week, that person was able to literally get us the breakthrough that we was looking for over 2.5 months. Understanding that you don't want to waste time. The only most valuable asset that all of us have is our time. It's the only thing that we cannot buy back. And the only way we can come close to buying it back is, investing to acquire other people's time and expertise so we can get to do more in a shorter period of time. I know the videos all over the place, but I made sure you guys got the exact point. The reason why I'm doing this video is just to understand how you can allocate your resources, like how a great allocation of your resources can allow you to do more in less period of time. Always seek for leverage. And if you have the resources today, allow yourself to invest. And there is another great aspect of it, right? If you're doing something that you're spending a lot of time on something that you haven't invested a good amount of money in, guess what's going to happen? It's easy for you to walk away. But if you have made a solid investment in that thing, how hard would it be to walk away? You would not be able to walk away. Scam Likely is calling me. This is funny. Yeah, so investing, if you invest, if you pay attention. A really great insight that I've learned and I've witnessed from a lot of the students that like a lot of our students. If people pay, they pay attention. So make sure you invest your money to gain leverage in time and gain leverage in resources and gain leverage in knowledge, because that's the best. That's what the money is for. So without further ado, take care, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.